Have you ever wondered where everything began? Before the gods, before the monsters, before even light and darkness had names? The ancient Greeks had a story for that, and it starts not with a bang, but with a presence emerging from the endless, silent void of chaos. This presence wasn't just a god. It was the ground beneath our feet. Gaia, Mother Earth. Imagine a universe that was nothing but swirling darkness. Then something new awakens. A shape, a foundation, a solid ground where there was none before. This was Gaia. She wasn't a goddess who stood upon the world. She was the world. Her very essence formed the first mountains, rising from her soil and stone like giant ribs. The endless forests that carpeted the land were her hair, and the rivers that carved through the landscape were her veins. Life didn't just live on Gaia, it sprung directly from her. She was the original source, the ultimate mother. But Gaia wasn't alone for long. Out of the same void came others, Erebus, the embodiment of darkness, and Nyx, the personification of night. Together with them, the universe slowly began to take its first real shape. Yet, Gaia did something that no one expected. All by herself, without a partner, she gave birth to her first child. He was vast and brilliant, a perfect counterpart to her own being. She created Uranus, the sky. He was her son, and in the strange, primal logic of creation, he would also become her husband. Together, Earth and sky, Gaia and Uranus, brought forth the first generation of truly immense beings. These weren't the graceful gods of Olympus we know today. These were raw, powerful, and terrifying creatures. There were the 12 Titans, giants of incredible strength. Then came the Cyclopes, master craftsmen with a single eye blazing in their foreheads. And finally, the most monstrous of all, the Hecaton chairs, the 100-handed wands, each with 50 heads and 100 powerful arms. They were the children of earth and sky, and their power was staggering. But Uranus looked upon his children, not with love, but with fear and disgust. He was terrified of their strength, convinced they would one day overthrow him. So he committed an act of unimaginable cruelty. He took each of his children as they were born and thrust them back into the body of their mother, imprisoning them deep within the earth. He locked them away in the darkest pits of Gaia herself. Can you imagine her agony? Gaia felt the pain of her children, trapped and struggling inside of her. It was a constant torment, a physical weight, and a profound injustice. She was their mother, their prison, and their only hope. And so, Gaia, the patient earth, decided she would not stay silent any longer. Her love for her children outweighed her loyalty to her husband. From her own substance, she forged a new material, an unbreakable gray flint called adamant. She fashioned it into a great, curved sickle, a blade sharp enough to slice through the very fabric of creation. Then she gathered her imprisoned children, her voice echoing in the deep places of the world. She held up the gleaming weapon and asked them a fateful question. Who among you has the courage to end your father's tyranny and free me from this agony? There was silence. Fear held them back, all but one. The youngest of the Titans, ambitious and daring, stepped forward. His name was Cronus. He took the adamant sickle from his mother's hand, ready to challenge the ruler of the universe. Guided by Gaia's plan, Cronus lay in wait. When Uranus descended to embrace the earth, Cronus struck. With one swift motion, he used Gaia's blade to separate his father from his mother forever, splitting the world into 3 distinct realms: the earth, the sea, and the sky above. This single act of rebellion marked the end of the First Age and the beginning of a new one, the Age of the Titans. Uranus was overthrown, and Cronus took his place as the new king of the cosmos. And through it all, Gaia remained. She was the silent architect, the mastermind behind the first great shift in cosmic power. Everything that followed, the rise and fall of the Titans, the war with the gods of Olympus, the creation of monsters and mortals, all of it can be traced back to her. Every story, every hero, every god, they all stand upon the foundation she provided. Gaia wasn't just a mythological figure. She was the very concept of stability, the first solid ground beneath the first story ever told. She is the beginning of everything. Thanks for watching. If you're fascinated by the origins of mythology, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more stories from the dawn of time. See you in the next one.